Man, I've been working on this land in the hot sun, and look what happens to my potatoes. It grows, but it does not get strong and tall. It is not giving the harvest it should.
Yes, I see. It looks very small and unhealthy. From the plants, you should analyze what is wrong. It can be several things. It can be soil, it can be inputs, there can be diseases, and maybe just water. But what I can see here, in any case, is a very dry and hard soil.
Yes, sure, but how? I know that soil testing is important, but that is not enough. Now, when I put fertilizer or compost, it just gets washed away when it rains.
That is a great loss of money, and even worse, a loss of opportunity to get a good harvest. Whatever you do, you should do soil testing, and you should treat your soil so it becomes healthy and soft again.
Yes, but how? I know that soil testing is important, but it's expensive too.
Oh yes, there are costs involved, but if you just apply anything without knowing, that is a waste as well. And if you don't yield the maximum possible, then you are missing out too. There are several things that you can do to make it softer. In the first place, you can plow, but then you have to plow deep. If you start restoring the land, you may need to do that fast. It is best to use a tractor. Take care that you plow 30 centimeters deep so that the water can go deep in. Then you do the trenching. And if you have that tractor on your land anyway, you can do it in one go. After that, you can apply compost, quite a bit, for organic compost. Contrary to chemical fertilizer, you cannot overdo it because that doesn't burn the roots. Then you put your seed potatoes. Take care that the potatoes are certified and of good quality. These seed potatoes you cover again with soil and then you water them. And that also counts for other seeds, not only potato.
Is that all? That sounds very easy, except that tractor can be pricey.
But you better have that tractor, preferably the chisel tractor, because it digs deeper in the ground and really breaks the hardpan. It is a one-time investment in your most precious asset, your land. Serious. Do that next to the soil testing, which you should do anyway. But that is not all. Once you've done this, you should have a plan to revive your soil. You will need to do more than one plowing. The process of making it healthy takes long.
Long? You mean how long?
To turn this hardpan soil into a healthy and fertile soil, it might take 2 to 3 years and will need constant monitoring and action. If you have a good plan, then it is easy, but it takes time. Just like growing plants, it doesn't grow overnight.
Then what should I do now? What is the first step?
It is never a bad idea to seek advice from an agronomist. That is someone who knows everything about soil. But it is always a combination of things. You know crop rotation. That is when several crops are planted on the same soil, season after season. Now you do potatoes. Next time you do beans. And then you do carrot, for example. It is important to know that potatoes needs XXX minerals and takes that from the soil. And that beans give XXX minerals and add that again to the soil. Some plants are deep-rooted, some just a few centimeters. That is important because you want the soil to be airy so that the water can go deeper. And airy soil is easier for the roots to penetrate and easier for worms and microorganisms to travel freely through the soil. You constantly have to look for a good balance and constantly monitor it.
I see. Treating first and then making it happy. That's the trick, right? I know for sure that this hardpan doesn't give me much and that it is hard to work on. But now you show me the way forward to making it healthy again. Thank you so much, Tom. Very helpful, my friend.